Joining you in the opening minutes of action here, folks, from in this opening couple of minutes of this game. A rain shower has just ended, and that's the reason for my tardy coverage. I don't have the equipment to do this thing when it's raining, so hopefully that's the last of it for the girls' sake as well. Again, championship game for this team that has been absolutely dominant all weekend in the three previous games. This is the same team they played in the second game yesterday that they won 6 or 7-1. And Bladner chopping at it in the box. Gracie Schmidt boxing out. She's going to be able to send it off here to the near side. Tavi shadowing that ball, middle of the field. Bladner, Tavi, tap it back. Grunewald, a juke move, head to Sager. Sager will hold it for a second. She'll nutmeg the defender. Now the defender, number 84, is going to charge it out of there behind the intended recipient on the play. Swing it across. Wisconsin United, chop it middle. Holmes rips it away. Swinging around, Taylor Tennyson. Up that right side now. That one chopped middle by the Wisconsins. Back across. Lakeshore. And nice drop ahead of everyone. Here comes Gracie Schmidt. And she emerges somehow with it between the defender and the goalkeeper. But she ran out of real estate. Goal kick here for Wisconsin United. 55. Play it to that far side. Sarah Jane shadowing the ball, and she looks to take it away. Sager high out of the air and fire on goal. That one into the back of the net, left side. Tavi Sager from straight away, long range, and she'll punch it in. Inside the far post, precision shot from distance for Tavi Sager, and just like that, Lakeshore United sitting in a familiar position with a lead. In the morning game, we had a counter punch right away after that first quick goal. Let's see how the defense responds. The Lakeshore United defense has just been dominating field position all weekend long. Schmidt going to leave it off. Bladner streaking in from this left side. That one's going to bounce out there to the right wing. Sarah Jane trying to square it up and charging at the defense there. Janie poking at it. Tap it middle for the Wisconsin United, and nearly spinning right into Sarah Jane was that defender. Pop that forward. Danger time for the Wisconsin United. Tavi Sager emerges with it. She's going to pop it to Gracie Schmidt. She's got time to punch it into the back of the net once again. Lakeshore United with a 2-0 lead early in this one. That time, Gracie Schmidt. Cedar Grove, Belgium standout, I think. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. My apologies to Gracie if that is incorrect and it somehow gets back to her. That one back here. Swing it wide, number 18 will control. Pop that middle, giving ground is number 51, Sager into her, and 51 retreating to that far touchline, still with the ball, and Tavi now is once again trying to take it away. Chop that middle. Intercepted by the defense of the Lakeshore. I really should apologize to is those defensive players who've done such a fantastic job all weekend long and getting almost zero run on at least my stream because I'm always situated down here on the offensive end. It's definitely one of the limitations of the vantage point I'm stuck with at most of these games. They have been making Julia Siraki's job easy all weekend long. She's got perhaps a test here, as this direct kick's going to basically, if she shoots it on goal, it's going to be straight into that win pretty much. 73. She will put it on goal, and Siraki able to measure it up and gobble it up on that near post. Punch it into the air for Julia. That's going to hit the ground near midfield. Gracie Schmidt power it out of there. Sarah Jane going to run behind it on that far side of the field. She's going to spin away from the pressure as she attacks down that right side. Janie still on her feet, turning it in. Bolchin, she'll swing it across. She's got Schmidt just behind her on that center pass attempt. Tavi Sager looking to tap it there. That one deflected off the foot of Tavi Sager. Here comes Blattner. Blattner, wide turn. And she's going to attack here into the box on the left side, spinning away from it. She'll clear it for Tavi. Tavi on goal. That one deflects, and I can fix that horrible zoom. Two-0 lead for the Lakeshore United. We're still pretty early in this game. Gonna get a corner kick. Blattner on the trigger from that southwest corner and charging it into the air on the shot attempt. Up over and a goal kick forthcoming here for Wisconsin UFC. That one taken away by Natalie Grunewald. She'll swing it here to Holmes. Holmes with time to set up, and she's going to send it to Schmidt. Blattner, again, using her speed to get the corner, and she'll go middle. Janie trying to chop it towards the towards the goal there. Wide of that near post. Once again, good thing no one's watching. That one launched near midfield, redirected by the Wisconsins. Lakeshore in their gray jerseys, Wisconsin United wearing the baby blue. That one back, Sarah Jane attacking now as she takes it away from the defender, turning to the goal and shot into the back of the net. Gracie Schmidt, Johnny on the spot right in front of the opening there, and she's able to take that Sarah Bolchin pass and punch it in for a 3-0 lead. Gracie with 2 of those goals. Send that one back. Janie again shadowing that ball. Pop it up. Trap attempt. Blattner's going to take it instead, and she'll spin touchline side. She's got room, and she will elude the defender. Walking the tightrope is Blattner. Blattner. Ooh, I don't know about that. .30 lead here for the Lakeshore United. Pop that one back to 26. Walls closing in on her, and in a crowd trying to clear it out of the Wisconsin United. Lakeshore is everywhere and charging it out of there now, spinning to her left, giving ground back here. Schmidt in the neighborhood and still shadowing the ball. 4, chop it up, nearly taken away. That deflects out of bounds. We're going to get a throw in for the Lakeshore. Toss that. Nope. Tried there, folks. Can't see it, but I threw the left leg out there to try to stop that one as it whizzed past me. Toss that one in. On the trigger there was Cami Horn. This one taken back by Holmes. Holmes, middle of the field. Little juke move before she'll send it across. Looking for Sarah Jane. Janie running it on that sideline. She's able to get it there and keep it in bounds. Bolchin attacking now right side. Puts a juke move on, and again she'll go middle. That one's going to set up a goal kick. Blattner on the trigger in that southwest corner, and that one into the rough off the tee pad right side. OB. Play that one short, and we're going to walk it out here to this near touch line, and that's going to be a Lakeshore ball. Horn into Tavi. Sager. Fake it. Now giving ground back to Holmes. Holmes attacking this near side, and she'll take some contact there. Still controlling. Now she will emerge with it. Elizabeth Holmes down this near touch line, and she'll fake the go middle, spinning to her left. Good patience there, Holmes. Holmes still on her feet. She's going to leave it for Tavi Sager. Sager across to Schmidt. Schmidt able to keep the ball in front of her. Back here to Kieran Blattner. Blattner, she'll fake middle. Shot on goal. That one deflecting out to the right side. Sarah Jane. Touch pass inside. Bouncing towards that far boundary. Bolchin to the baseline, and she will spin it back. That one deflected out of there. Good defensive play by number 30 as she'll charge it to that far touchline. Inside pass, 57, as it ripped away by Grunewald. Grunewald, touch pass inside Sager. Sager approaching the top of the box. Oh, what a great pass to Schmidt, who punches it in for the first half hat trick. 4-0 lead. That was a beautiful setup by Tavi Sager at the top of the box to the right side on the silver platter for Gracie Schmidt, who is able to grab that hat trick here in half number 1. We are about 16 minutes into this first half, maybe 17. Kamiko lead, pop it across. And that one's going to be run down by Izzy. Izzy. Back to Mia Bloom. Swing that one across. Up to Kamiko Lee. That one gets through Arden Getchman in the neighborhood. Kamiko has time, and she'll bust it middle, taken away. 57 boxing out there, using her body to clear out space. Here come the Lakeshores on this near touchline inside pass on the play. That was Horn. Tennyson turning it inside, swinging across. She's got Bloom over there. Bloom up to number 20, English. English able to fire it forward. Momentum nearly kept it rolling in the right direction for the Lakeshores. English hounding the ball on that far sideline, swinging across. And that's going to be tracked down by Horn as she'll just dog walk it out of bounds for the Lakeshore possession up this near touchline. Turning inside, Getchman. Getchman hounding the ball there. 50, keep it alive for the Wisconsins. Middle, Ella Vandermeer able to clear it back. Behind the back goes Tennyson. She'll send it up here to Getchman. Kamiko Lee take it back for the Lakeshore. Horn going to swing that left foot up. Getchman inside to Maya Grams, who will send it back out here to the near flat. Getchman shoot it with the left foot, floated up there, and a bender in the box in the air. Grams trying to square it up. The FRCC Offensive Player of the Year, Maya Grams, gets in on the first half fun as she punches it into the top right shelf area of the goal, and it's a 5-0 lead for the Lakeshore United. And we are not 20 minutes into this game. Put it in play here for the Wisconsins. Pump fake there for number 4. She'll send it out midfield. Vandermeer hounding the offensive player. And English will juke to her left. Give ground. Back to Post. Post set it up. Find Kamiko Lee. Lee turn it inside. And she'll send it with the right foot, middle of the field. She's got English to the right. And here comes Izzy. Izzy going to run it down in that right flat. Works to her right, back middle, no one home. And it's still in the box. I don't know exactly. He's saying it was out of bounds on that right baseline. It's my only guess. That one boom towards midfield. Post going to run it down, and she'll clear it back to Tennyson. Tennyson run it right, put on the brakes, and now she will work her way around that Wisconsin forward. She has Bloom. Lofted up on the right side. Here comes Izzy down that touchline and unable to keep it in play over there as it drifted out of bounds on the pass attempt. That one cleared back into the box, and charging in is Graham. Send it across. Dangerous play by Wisconsin. That one hits and runs. Here comes Vandermeer. Nice job poking it forward. Grams has got the Izzy on the right side. She'll send it wide on the right. She's trying to get the geometry to work for her there. That one launched out. "5-0 lead for the Lakeshore United as we play in the latter minutes of half number 1 in a championship game here at the USA Soccer Complex in Appleton. Midfield trap attempt. Ella Vandermeer trying to rip it away from Wisconsin. And putting the brakes on there is Post. That one chopped across. Center circle. Out to 78 working that right side inside of number 12 there, and Horn. To the right corner, center it up. Julia Saraki able to play that ball that was fighting the wind. She'll launch it. Center circle, high bounce. Graham's looking to run beneath it. Defender back there, collision. Send it across, chop it inside. Izzy Striblow up to the far touchline on the foot race. Here comes Striblow, and she will juke it to the right. She's got daylight to that right side. Pop it up and loft it up over the crossbar. Wisconsin trying to make a move up that left side. Ella Vandermeer in a dogfight near that midfield marker, trying to send it back the other way. Pop that one across. Oops. Right side. Lakeshore looking to bring it back. Inside pass there. Graham's able to poke it. Looking over there for Striblow or English. Again, Vandermeer trying to rip that one away. Tennyson going to run it down in that left flat way down there. A shot back right off of the forward on that far touchline, and she dances around multiple blue jerseys, punches it back, and able to successfully make that pass to Bloom. Bloom sent it up to Striblow, and wow, what a move there. That's not Izzy, that is maybe English on that right side. Fire it middle, that one deflecting back. That was Julia English streaking up that right side. Getchman trying to make the move around the defender on the touchline. Unable to keep it in play. That one lobbed in, tapped back. And once again, it is Horn sending it in the right direction for the Lakeshores. And beautiful move there, and a ball by Graham's fighting for it here. That one, beautiful touch up the near touchline. Horn looking to wrestle it back. However, she will. Still on her feet as she works it to the sideline. Looking to make the turn, put the brakes on. Up top there is Kamiko Lee. Right side, Bloom. To the right, looking. Now Grams is going to be called for a little too much elbow there, I believe, in clearing out her own personal space. That one launched towards midfield, knocked back by Post. Bloom, tap it up to English. English able to control it out there to Izzy again. Throw in for the Lakeshores again. We got to be getting right down to it here in half number one. Lob that one in to Striblo. She'll sidestep the defender, get it to English. English trying to turn on it, and she'll send it into the trees as she was pushed wide by that defensive pressure over there in the right corner. Corner kick for the Lakeshore. And to the near post, that one on the ground, top of the box. Bloom trying to take a crack at it there as she is pushed out towards that far flat. That one right side hits the ground, and we're going to get an offside call, I believe. Wisconsin, middle of the field. Again, dangerous tactic. And chip it up. Vandermeer. Play it back in the middle to Tennyson. Charging up this near touchline now. Horn to the left baseline, puts the brakes on, and she'll clear out some space. Hounded by the defender, she turns right. That one popped out of bounds. Vandermeer to her left, and that'll do it for the first half. 5-0 lead for the Lakeshore United, I think, is the first half tally. I shouldn't be forgetting that already. Tavi Sager with a goal, Maya Grams with a goal, and Gracie Schmidt with 3. We got about a 5-minute halftime break as I switch field here. Second half action set to commence. Folks, I was very worried at the onset of this game as the monsoon rolled in and the winds kicked up that I was underdressed and it's feeling pretty cold. And now it's totally flipped as the temperature has risen here in Appleton. Gracie Schmidt had 3 first half goals as she looks to connect with Tabby Sager back there. Put the brakes on, that poked away. Work at middle of the field, that ripped on the play up to the left side. Here comes Schmidt, and keeper's gonna get it first. That one booted near the middle of the field. Sarah Jane spin it to this near touchline as she looks to turn the corner. Fake it to the baseline. Bolchin, she'll send it middle, and Schmidt is able to fire it into that near post. Great pass by Bolchin. Gracie Schmidt nearly had her 4th goal of this game. That one slid midfield and popped away by Bloom. Header back. Holmes into Hurd defensively. Gonna wheel it to the right for the Wisconsin United, and a little hesitation move. Send it to that right side over the head. Back there fighting for it is number 12, Horn. Throw in for the Lake Shores. Midfield, Schmidt behind the back. She'll send it up this near side, and Sarah Jane trying to run behind it. Bolchin in the clear, and she's gonna punch it into the back of the net. Sarah Bolchin, sorry about the zoom on that play, folks. Too intense. She broke into the clear off the great pass from Gracie Schmidt at 6-0. That one launched. Julia Saraki out to collect it. Poked this up the near sideline. Janie sent it inside. Looking for that give and go. Gracie Schmidt accelerating to the ball, still chasing it down. Popped that forward. Blattner will emerge with it. She'll work that left side. Kieran Blattner fake it inside. Goes left, trying to get the corner, and that one's wide of the mark. Nice individual effort there by Kieran Blattner. Corner kick set for Lakeshore United. They lead at 6-0. That one chipped to the near post, deflecting back out that left flat. Chip it forward again. Launched in the air to that far touchline. Horn turn it inside, taken away by number 73 over there. She's going to move it middle now as she accelerates past Blattner up that right side. Turn it back inside. Now it's ripped away by Horn. Cami Horn in the clear, and she's going to hand off to Gracie Schmidt. Schmidt, top of the box, extended, back on the play. Across the left side now. That one chopped back. Sager will control. That one deflects way to the far touchline and run down by Cami Horn. Throw in on that far touchline for the Wisconsin Uniteds. Again with the throw in. Sager will clear it back to Holmes. Holmes give ground. And Tennyson plays it to her left. When intercepted by 51 as the Wisconsin United look to get something going offensively, which they've not been able to do here today. They were able to get one goal against Lakeshore in game 1 yesterday, but nothing doing today thus far. Tavi chasing that right side, and out comes Saraki for the scoop. Julia with something to do. Punch that up. I assure you, she's on her toes quite a bit more often when she's in net for the Manitowoc Lincoln Shipbuilders. That one tapped middle. Chasing it down here, Blattner turned the corner, and she's setting up Gracie Schmidt beautifully. Schmidt is able to get it on goal there. Beautiful save by the goalie in that one-on-one situation, nearly impossible, and she deflects it wide of that far post, so we'll get a corner kick courtesy of Blattner. That's wide of the mark. Wind almost certainly had something to do with that result. Midfield. Schmidt behind the back. She'll slide it across to Tavi. Tavi with the handoff there. Charging is Horn. Horn on that far touchline. Keep it inside. Turning it in is Cami Horn, now taken away. Oh boy, that's a dangerous pass. Here comes Gracie Schmidt crashing in. Left side of the box there as they try to clear it to the middle of the field, which sometimes can have disastrous consequences. 6-0 lead for the Lakeshore United. that one be a goal kick. That one lofted off the head of the midfield. Tennyson, turn it middle. She's got Bloom. We'll try to go back inside. Able to grab it to the far sideline. Tavi across to Mia Bloom. Up this right side, Janie trying to go middle, unable to get the angle. That one bounces around. Grunewald able to come away with it. Sends it back to Sager. Tavi turning to her left in the open field. Accelerates through the defense. Still on her feet as she turns it middle. That one slips away from her grasp there in the crowd. Great individual effort on the charge there from the Kiel Raider. That one out here to Mia Bloom. Bloom back on the play to Tennyson. Taylor tracking it down. She'll go middle. She's got post. Move it to the other side of the field. Send it up to Blattner. Blattner spinning with it, and she'll find Schmidt. Schmidt with that touch pass behind the back to the sideline. Blattner going to get there first. Kieran Blattner turned the corner on the left, and she will buy some time. Shot on goal with the right foot. Still tracking it down. Blattner able to clear it back to Sager. Sager leave it here for Holmes. Holmes tap it out to Bolchin. Bolchin able to get it back to Holmes. Holmes goes middle. Tavi Sager will bust it to the right. Now slide it up left side. Kieran Blattner left foot, punch it into the sidewall. Good effort there on the passing for the Lakeshore United. Gonna get a corner kick. Wind directly at the back of Blattner on the trigger probably will make it Heiser. Here's the shot, and what did I tell you? Line change for the Lakeshore United. They lead this one 6-0 by my unofficial calculation. Play that one short out of the goal. Out here near touchline, Mia Bloom pop it forward. Nice hustle play by Izzy Stryblow. Crossed. Ella Vandermeer trying that left side. She pokes it through the defense, emerging with it. Initially, it was the Wisconsin United, but Kamiko Lee's going to wrest control from it, from those United players. Lee turn on it with the right foot. That one rocketed to the far touchline. Chop it middle, out of bounds. USA Youth Sports Complex, not nearly as active as it was earlier today or yesterday, as most of these games have wrapped up. Championship game here for these 17U, 18U girls, whatever it is. It's probably 19U. Something I should know. Pop that middle. Maya Grahams was threatening as she creeped in on the defender. And that one is going to be played by number 50, taken away and slide it up. Grams from Getchman, back to Getchman on the give and go, shoot it. Wow, what a great save, lunging. Airborne to her right, goalkeeper for the Wisconsin United knocks that one down, and she's had some highlight reel moments in this game. She certainly has had the opportunity to make saves, unlike her counterpart, Julia, on the other end. Saraki has made saves for the Lakeshore United. It's just her opportunities have been sparse. Throw in for Wisconsin. Fighting for it is Vandermeer. And that one chopped back near midfield, 78, and Kamiko Lee trying to track it down. A collision on the far touchline, and it's Wisconsin ball. That one in the air, pushing back is Bloom. And breaking to her right down there is the offensive player. Shadowing her is Vandermeer. Chop that middle. Nearly turning into Grams was the Wisconsin player. That one peeled away. Wisconsin trying to maintain possession here. Determined play by the Wisconsins. But ripped back. Ella Vandermeer trying to get some forward progress for the Lakeshore. She spins away from the contact, and then she's going to be the recipient of the whistle there, I believe, as the overzealous steal attempt leads to a foul call, I think. Chop that one middle off the toe of Kamiko Lee. Tap it to the touchline off that touch pass from Arden Getchman. That one knocked free. Getchman going to put it on goal, wide left. That one popped middle. Graham's trying to square it. Slides out here on this near side 10. Pop it forward. Chipped back. Going to be run down by Mia Bloom. And a foot raise for Izzy on this near sideline. Pop it forward. Swing that middle of the field. Getchman to Lee. Kamiko Lee. Fighting for position there. That one is going to be played by Saraki as she's going to send it out to Bloom. That one on the ground up to English. And Vandermeer closest to it. Deep shot for the Wisconsins. field, I think 14-1. It's 13 or 14-1 that they've hung on these Wisconsin United football clubbers in the 2 games that they've played. Not quite 2 games, and that one punched out of there by Bloom. And Wisconsin trying to get off the skunk board here. Vandermeer punch it to the far sideline. That's going to hit and check up over there. Trying to sidestep the Wisconsin player was Getchman. Toss that one up the far touchline. Kamiko Lee putting pressure on, and that's going to be played by Vandermeer now. Vandermeer across. Pop it back up to Ella Vandermeer. She'll buy some time left side. Good ball, and Blattner is going to get there first. Turn it inside. Defender trying to rip it away. She'll fire it to the boundary. She's got a teammate over there looking to move it up that far touchline. Going to be Lakeshore ball on a throw-in forthcoming. Toss that up that far touchline. Taken away by Lakeshore briefly. That one airborne near midfield. Trapped by Getchman. Getchman, get it back to Taylor Tennyson. She'll go middle. Tap it forward. Has Vandermeer. Vandermeer touch it up to English, and English gonna leave it for Striblo. Izzy trying to get there. Turn it inside up, and still in play out of bounds. It's gonna be a corner kick, I believe. English into the wind here on the corner. That one in the box. Header in the air. Kamiko Lee on the ground now. Trouble for the Wisconsins. That one punched into the back of the net. Izzy Striblo with the left foot able to get it into that top right shelf, and it is 8-0. Far touchline. That one rocketed into the fans on the far side of the field. That one swung across. Lakeshore United all over Wisconsin United 8-0. Pop that one middle of the field. Chop it up. Right side, redirect. Kamiko. And she'll turn the corner here. Trying to get across into Rams. Schmidt. Gracie to the left side. And turning the corner there. Haley Post, I believe. She'll go middle. That deflects back into possession of Wisconsin. Kamiko Lee charging it away from the grasp of the Wisconsin United. Schmidt on a break here. She'll give ground back to Bladner. Bladner looking to swing it wide here. And she will swing it wide of her bench. Vandermeer there to take it away. Schmidt up to English. English control left side. That one tapped the middle. Behind the back it goes Wisconsin. Schmidt to the left. Getchman takes it away. Rizzy, that one popped back, trapped. And wind intensifying here. Pop it to Rams. Lakeshore ball. Look at this ship. It's the mini golf course here. 3 groups deep, waiting to tee off. I'm finding a different mini golf course. It's not like it's Pebble Beach over there, I assure you. Pop that out here to English. English trying to turn the corner. Lofted up here to Izzy right behind it. And she's got Grams now. Maya to her left. Leave it out left side. Bladner buying time. Turn it with the right foot. Going near post. Off the ground. Played by the goalkeeper. Some of you next weekend, though I haven't seen many of you yet today.